Greetings and salutations to each and every one of you, and welcome to a very special, earlier stream than usual. I am your host, Cuddlymuffintop, half human, half blah Vtuber, who comes into the virtual world through the wonders of human slapstick. And welcome to a very fancy and possibly bad for my bladder count, a liquid death tier list, where I'll be ranking all the flavors that I could purchase. 16 different flavors, ranging from sparkling water to Ice-T. This is not a sponsored stream, by the way. This is all thanks to you, my dear chubby checkers, for reaching that incentive goal during my Spooktober Donathon. So, I am your host, Cuddlymuffintop, half human, half laugh Vtuber, who comes into the virtual world through the wonders of human slapstick. And yes, hello to Trippy, Sober Tony, Sober Lisa, anyone else who happens to be watching either off to the side doing something else, or watching this as a past stream either on Twitch or YouTube, which I'm streaming to both platforms right now. Hope you're doing well, taking care of yourselves, staying safe. Why not basically enjoy the splurge a little bit? This is more than likely just going to be a shorter stream because I am also going to be streaming tonight as well with what could possibly be the final time with the boys of Final Fantasy 15. That is, unless you say otherwise. Now, we'll get to that link sometime after the stream or once the stream is about to end. But for now, who here has never tried a drink from Liquid Death? They basically kind of rose in prominence. I believe they originally started in 2019, so they're a relatively newer company for sure. And this is what, let me double check here. I'm actually on the main website right now. Murder your blobby thirst. Okay, let's go ahead. Bring this up here. So here it is. Murder your thirst. We're just a funny beverage company who hates corporate marketing as much as you do. Our evil mission is to make people laugh and get more of them to drink more healthy beverages more often, all while helping to kill plastic pollution, which they do brag about, actually. Is their incentive to death to plastic. So, within these sparkling waters, the iced teas, they do not come in plastic bottles like other big brand water companies do, but cans. Kind of like a soda can, but way bigger. I am talking 19-ounce cans. Oh yes, Steve-O does drink these. In fact, a good amount of people actually drink these. But hello, cat lady. Greetings and salutations to you. Hope you are doing well. Welcome to the stream. And you know what? It's not the only thing they sell. Let me show you some of the other merch that they actually sell. They sell watches. Yeah, let me move this. Look at that. They sell watches. And whatever that is. And they, yeah, let me look down here. A can of art for that much money. Isn't that provocative? Yeah, look at that. You get a pit diaper for $75. Yep. I'm not gonna try that out. They do have mini fridges. Big mini fridges. Let me continue to scroll down. Of course, you got the watches. I don't ever see myself wearing a watch anytime soon. They do have their own clothing. And then their own reusable bottles. Nice on them, nice on them. And then wrapping paper, ugly Christmas sweaters, even ornament sets. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, and that's their mascot. That's what their mascot looks like. It's just a Liquid Death can for the head. And of course, eyes where the nipples should be. You know, I recognize the style. Anyone remember that one Adult Swim very violent, ugly-ass cartoon? That's the same style. Mr. Pickles or something to that degree. The Satanic Dog. I think this was designed by the same artist, so to speak. Correct me if I happen to be wrong, but Season's Bleedings. Isn't that just delightful? I mean, look at this. They only got the Murder Hole game set. Freeze to Death. Cold Purge. Oh, god damn. Look at the... Oh. I don't think I'll be able to afford any of these, except for maybe... definitely not that big cooler. They have their own cocktail sets. And you know badass sweaters, I did see one of yours prior. A Swenguli one. Svenguli, that's what I mean. A neon sign. Shot glasses. Which I don't know why they have that. They got flask. A salt and pepper shakers, that's clever. More t-shirts. Jeez, I kind of wanted to wear that hat, but at the same time, it's Christmas. So yeah, that's just a basic drip of what their items are like right now. So they don't just sell beverages. But now we're gonna have to go to the main course. All right, so I'm gonna be right back. This is gonna be a very frequent endeavor, but I'm gonna go ahead and grab the first flavor of this endeavor. Hold on for me. All right, here we go. Let's grab the first couple. I'm carrying 4 at a time. Might as well go in trips of 4 than anything else. All right. So, let's go ahead and try out the first flavor of this lovely occasion. Probably considered the most, I don't know, basic one of the bunch. I don't think. All right, here we go. All right, I'm coming back out. All right. So, we got the first flavor of the moment. And yes, I'm holding them all individually here. So, of course, the first flavor that we have is just mountain water. They have a natural artesian water, which basically just means, oh yeah, they do have a mission statement back here too. This infinitely recyclable can of stone-cold mountain water clawed its way from deep inside the earth to murder your thirst. That's the main slogan, murder your thirst. When a group of teenagers set off into the mountains for a weekend of drinking regular water in plastic bottles, they became haunted by the aluminum can of mountain water that was dead set on murdering their thirst and recycling their souls, which must have been the mascot that we saw on the ugly Christmas sweater. Once cracked open, no thirst is safe from liquid death. After ritually dismembering its thirst victims, this brutal can of water used the severed body parts of dead thirsts to build itself a fresh flesh suit, which it used as a disguise to get a job in marketing. But liquid death never took the job. It just murdered a bunch more thirsts instead. That's what it says on the can, basically. And of course, they have the hashtag death to plastic. Which honestly, I should have utilized that hashtag in my announcement. We donate a portion of the profits from every can sold to help kill plastic pollution. All right. So that's basically the gist of it. And since it's just water, there's no real ingredients involved. So, it's time to rip this open. I got my soda toppers for these. There we go. There's your ASMR for that. Cheers. It's just water. That's all it really is. It's just water in the can. Not in a plastic bottle or anything to that degree. Now, I'm gonna wholeheartedly admit that I'm a person who loves water. I try to keep myself hydrated so many often. I don't really drink a lot of sodas. When I do, it's like Zevia. I know I'm one of those. But yeah, I don't really drink soda. I drink more water, kombuchas and whatnot every so often. And when I want to differentiate, when it comes to other beverages, liquid death seems to be the trick oftentimes. But yeah, this is just water. Plain and simple. Nothing too extravagant with it. This, if you want something that you know what it's going to taste like, this is it. This is the one for you. So we're going to bring up my tier list now and rank where this should be placed. Here we go. Let me bring this up then. Yep, that should be it. All right. Here we go. There's our list. Too bad you can't really read. It's so hard to really, because the icons have to be so small in order to accommodate. So I got certain types of tiers right here. We got Sublime, meaning the absolute best. We got Amazing, which is top tier for me. Brilliant, which means it fits the job quite well. Common, which, let's just face it, I think I'm going to put Mountain Water in the common trait, because it is what it is. It's common. It's something that you just grab. You don't expect anything fancy with it. It's just water. And oftentimes, if I'm gonna grab myself some water, normally for me, I would probably use my own filtered picture so I can filter it out and have something, you know, not as bad as usual tap water for me, because a lot of people basically have issues with how the tap water tastes, which is understandable. So I'd like to have it purified or filtered in any way, shape, or form. However, fancy pants. Okay, so I have a little bit. It's not that fancy. It's one of those common ones. If I really want to be fancy, I will pay $400+ for one you can install into your sink to have it instantly filtered. Not one of those automatic ones that you can get, but the ones that really splunge up the money. It's not that fancy. But yeah, if I was gonna need some water on the road, more than likely I'll go with this. So yeah, gonna put the soda top on here. And now, it's time. Well, I'm gonna put this in place. Time for me to grab the next flavor. All right, here we go. Sam's Club? I don't have a Sam's Club membership, so I don't know what that tastes like. All right. So, let's see here. All right, time for me to grab the next flavor. Here we go. Okay, we're gonna try and... There we go. And... Okay. I think we can make this work. No, we can't make this work. Okay. It looks like it's not allowing me to instantaneously get these all out here. Which is fine. I might have to take out my Santa hat to make it a bit more easier for me. Let's see here. So it's not going to be as festive as I would like it, but oh well. Alright, here we go. Next can. Alright, here we go. I'm coming out. Alright. Now we got the next flavor, which is Mountain Water, but now it is sparkling. There's carbonation within this one. So, it has basically the same story and whatnot. No real need for ingredients for this either, because, of course, it is water, but carbonated. So, here's the thing with me and sparkling water. I oftentimes have a very horrendous aftertaste when it comes to sparkling water, because the majority of the brands that I have ever tried, from LaCroix to other flavors, they are more than likely going to leave a very pungent and cruel aftertaste to them. Like I was drinking something like paint thinner. So, honestly, I don't really like, but I found that Liquid Death is a little bit of an exception, because they don't really utilize anything that could, well, my precious antique cans. Poor fella. Well, I don't think these will be considered antique in any way, shape, or form, but it looks like the average aluminum can contains 70% recycled material. Average plastic bottle contains only 3%. Apparently, I have to follow that. And looks like the water was sourced from Bland County, Virginia, and/or Custom County, Idaho. And of course, they're manufactured in Los Angeles. So, spring water and CO2 are the ingredients for this. All right. So, here's the first basic sparkling water test. There we go. There's your ASMR. Let's do it. Again, it's water, but it's bubbly. Nothing more to it than that. So, I think for the sparkling water for me too, I'm just gonna put it, where in the comment tray would I put it? If I'm being completely honest, I would rather prefer my usual non-flavored water, like above the carbonation one, because even though it adds a little bit of flair to the sensation, and at least it doesn't leave my throat burning in any way, shape, or form, I gotta admit, I think I prefer the usual mountain water over the sparkling kind. But now, these are the basic flavors out of the way. We are now going to venture into the other unique territories. So, let's go ahead and get those taken care of. All right, next can. All right, let's remove this one. All right, so we're gonna be jumping right into the sparkling water, of course, since we gotten started with that. And then once we're done with all the sparkling water flavors, then we'll go into iced tea. Let's see here. Ah, it's this one. All right, this is the one. All right, I'm coming out. All right, let me show you which flavor I got now. Now we have the sparkling water known as Bury It Alive. You'll find out that some of the names for these cans do have some nice death connotations to them. So, Bury It Alive. So, it's type of a berry flavor. It has only this entire can, by the way, which is 19 ounces. These are huge cans. They only contain 20 calories altogether. No sodium or fat, of course. 4 grams of carbs. And 4 grams of added sugar. That's it. It doesn't have any other ingredient. Well, it doesn't have any other nutritional value. So these things, in this entire can, has far less sugar than a lot of I feel the other sparkling waters may have. And they are much smaller. So already, this entire can only contains 8% of the recommended daily value of sugar. And only 1% for carbs. So yeah. So this is the description for Bury It Alive. This ruthless tallboy of flavored sparkling water has a twisted plan to use natural agave, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, and exploding bubbles to murder your thirst and recycle your soul. All right, so now let's test out Bury It Alive. ASMR. There we go. You like that snap? Here we are. Governor. Agave. It almost pronounced like, ooh, I'm gonna have some governor. I could eat at Arby's. Arby's? Of course, they have the meats, but when someone says they want to eat at Arby's, you have to be wholeheartedly concerned for their soul. But Bury It Alive, I like it. So it has agave, nectar, citric acid, natural flavor, which is passion fruit, raspberry, blackberry, hibiscus, and black cherry. That's it, and the carbonated water. Those are the only ingredients in this. I like the berry is not overtly sweet, but it's still has a nice ting of flavor to it. Honestly, I would think that this was one of my more favorite sparkling waters to have. So, for Berry of the Life, I'm gonna say it's amazing. I am really liking the nice subtle berry taste to it, which is, well, we're saying something because with only 4 grams of sugar in this entire can, I'm impressed that it's as flavorful as it is, which basically means they're doing a good job with making those actual fruits really pop out. All right. So yeah, that's our first A tier flavor. So let's go to the next one. And then I gotta get these beverages back into the fridge and get the next 4. All right. Let's go ahead and remove this. All right. Let's get out our next flavor, which is... Let's see here. This is the one. All right. I'm coming out. All right. So the next flavor we have is Cherry Obituary. Woohoo, Cherry Obituary. And it basically has the same amount of nutritional content as the last one. So 4 grams of sugar, 4 carbs, 20 calories. And it's got the carbonated water, agave nectar, citric acid, and then the natural flavor of cherry, lime, and lemon. That's it. Those are all the ingredients, nothing else. So, let's see how I like Cherry Obituary. Gonna take out the soda topper. There we go. How do you like that ASMR right there of the soda can popping? All right, let's give it a taste. Ooh, you can definitely taste the lime in a way. And of course, the cherry. I feel like, how do people feel when you have like cherry and lime? Do you people find those to be nice complementary flavors? But because personally for me, I think they do. I mean, I could taste a little bit hint of lime, but it's not as potent as the cherry or the lime at all. I actually kind of like this. I feel like this is another winner for me. And again, it's not murdering my throat, it's murdering my thirst. So nice. I actually really like the how the cherry complements the lime. And again, it's not overtly sweet, it's just the right amount of sweetness. So, I think it's amazing. Just behind Berry of the Life. I probably would prefer Berry of the Life overall, but this is still quite good. All right, time for me to get these cans, put on the soda topper so it doesn't lose the carbonation, and I'm gonna come up with the next 4 flavors. All right, here we go. I'm hoping not to drop them. Wish me luck. Coming back, fellas. We got our next 4 pops. Or not pops. Our next 4 sparkling waters are now in my possession. So let's go ahead and get the next can out here. Aha! It's this flavor now, huh? All right, let's give this a whirl. There you are. Not sure how much I'm gonna like this one because this is from a fruit that always makes me gag. So, let's see how this turns out. All right, here we go. All right, the next flavor that I'm gonna be trying is convicted melon. You know, like convicted felon. All right, so convicted melon is the next flavor here. And we got 10 milligrams of sodium, but they're still 0%. It's basically all the exact same. So the ingredients for this is carbonated water, agave nectar, citric acid, and then natural flavors of watermelon, paprika, and lime. All right, let's give this one a shot. ASMR here. And that one could have been a little bit better here, but let's try it out. Yeah, it definitely has a strong watermelon taste. And for me, I've always gagged when trying to do watermelon because it's funny. I like water to drink, but I never like to eat anything that is mainly water, like a watermelon, because I always get this gag reflex whenever I have it. So this, I think, how do I fare with this? I mean, it definitely has, if you're a fan of watermelon, this might be your favorite one of the bunch. I couldn't really tell too much of the lime or the paprika within it. Yeah, I'm gonna give it one more taste. Yeah, it's like the lime is very subtle. The lime isn't exactly that well present within this drink. So, I'm not sure if I would consider this one of my absolute, just because of my own taste buds not really liking the taste of watermelon in particular. So overall, for me personally, I would probably put this in the common tier. It's not dreadful. It's something that if there were no other flavors of liquid death that were available, I would still get it. But I don't know if I would personally pick it out as the sparkling water for me, if that makes any sense. But if you love watermelon, definitely give this one a try and see what you think of it. Watermelon has just been, well, fruits oftentimes have never really been great with my taste buds, but watermelon is like the prime example for that. But at least I gave it a shot. Let's go with the next flavor. All right, what's the next flavor here? Ah, this one, huh? This is delightful. We'll have to see how this turns out. All right, let's go ahead and open it up. All right, where are you here? Let's see. Here we go. I found ya. There you are. All right, coming right out. All right, the next one, this one you can actually see a little bit of it, is grapefruit. Meaning grapefruit. This is the grapefruit flavor. So, looking at it right now, let's see here. It basically has the same amount of ingredients as the other one, except not really any sodium like with the convicted melon. So we got carbonated water, agave nectar, citric acid, and then the natural flavors being grapefruit, lime, and orange. Okay. How many people actually like grapefruit in the audience? Grapefruit, never really tried it, but when it comes to the beverages that incorporate grapefruit, I always think they're all right. It always seems to have that nice tart taste to it. For me personally. So, let's see how this fares with the other ones then. Oh, yeah. Though, oh, yeah, that definitely has a good kick of grapefruit to it. Though it is, you can definitely tell with the lime that's kind of within it itself. That kind of gets into the whole flux of things. So, yeah. This definitely does taste like grapefruit. And that could be a big hit or miss depending on if you are fans of consuming or drinking anything grapefruit related. I think for this one in particular, since I've always found it to be something of a more like a B tier sort of variety, because the lime does complement the grapefruit quite a bit, though you can't really tell the orange, that citrus taste. It's just, oh, you can't have grapefruit with your medication. Oh, really? Well, definitely avoid this drink then in this case. Don't try this flavor out. Skip this one altogether. Yeah, you can't have anything with grapefruit that will offset the medication for sure. But yeah, I think for this, I'm gonna put it in the brilliant tier. Nothing too complex, nothing too rambunctious. Oh, they do make it weird. In Canada. Ha! Yeah, okay. I don't think grapefruit for my medication has that effect. But that is an interesting fact to really have. I wonder how does it make it weird? Does it like offset the positive impact that the medication has? Or makes it just taste or react weirdly within your diet or within your body? I'm not entirely sure. Okay, the next flavor that is on this list, I'm gonna automatically put in haven't tried, simply because it's sold out everywhere. It sold out, it makes side effects worse. Ah, I see. I wonder if any other fruit has that kind of effect. Except for grapefruit. I knew when you said that, Sober Tony, you were gonna go for something like that. All right, go ahead, let it out. Go ahead, Sober Tony. Do you need like a pat on the back? There you go, pat you. Here, let me just. Wait, that's Sober. Okay, there we go. There. I hope it was worth it. Thank you for the 100 bits, by the way. But yeah, the next flavor, this one is sold out everywhere. And even on the main website, you can't get him. He has a medical condition. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. I see. I won't be doing that again. So yeah, this flavor in question, Hot Fudge Sundae. You can't get it on the main website. You can't get it on Amazon. You can't get it anywhere. So, yeah. You basically are out of luck when it comes to this kind of flavor. And this was a partnership, I believe, with a ice cream company. I'm gonna try and remember. Let me go back to this setting here. And let's see here. Oh, is this the Christmas music from Club Penguin? Ha! I figured I recognized this. The Club Penguin music in like a Nintendo-focused playlist that I'm having right now. That's actually kind of funny. All right. Yeah. So yeah, you can't really get Hot Fudge Sundae anywhere. And apparently it tastes even better than how it sounds. It almost sounds disgusting in a way. But let me look up who they partnered with. I think it's a well-known, yeah, Van Leeuwen. Yeah, Van Leeuwen was the one that made this. So yeah, it's sold out. You can't get anywhere. You have to be notified. I don't even know if they're gonna try and resell this. But the commercial, let me just show you the commercial. This looks like so wrong, but yet maybe so right. Let me see here. Look at this. It's like when they open up the can, ice cream is just pouring out and fudge. This looks so wrong. Ha! This looks so wrong. Ah. Liquid Death is definitely doing something odd. I'll ask Santa for some good luck. That's all I'm gonna say, good luck. All right, so now I'm gonna put it back onto the tier list. Figured I would showcase that. There we go. Now I'm gonna grab the next flavor. Here we go. Ah, it's this one. Okay. Oh, is this like Christmas Mario music? Well, isn't that just charming? Almost sounds like a mix between Charlie Brown Christmas and the Super Mario Brothers. Let's see here. Here we go. This is the flavor. All right, next. Oh, wait, hold on. I just realized. There we go. Remove that. And there you are. There we go. All right. And all right, let me come out then. This is really, oh, it's like stuck to my mouth. It's like, drink me already. I've been yearning to taste your taste buds. Oh. Mango chainsaw, everyone. It's literally stuck to my mouth. It wants to be absorbed that quickly, huh? Isn't that just delightful? All right. So mango chainsaw, basically the same amount of ingredients as last time. Same and nutritional value, except the natural flavors this time are mango and orange. This looks so awkward. Imagine me streaming forevermore with the mango chainsaw forever being stuck to my mouth. That's just sublime. Well, better get this over with. It wants me inside. There we go. Mango chainsaw, everyone. Yeah, and it is yummy. And it is a good one. Ooh. The citrus flavors of mango and orange together are always a hit. At least for me. So I can see now. I can see now, Mango Chainsaw, why you wanted me to consume you so bad. I think you might be my favorite flavor of the bunch so far. That's right, we got our first sublime flavor. Isn't that just delectable? Yeah, they really did a good job of combining the mango and orange flavors together without it being overtly sweet. Only having 4 grams of sugar and one humongous can is quite something. Yeah, if you really like these combinations, definitely give this one a try. I would probably recommend this. But you don't practice Santeria? Oh, shush. Now I gotta get this off my mouth. All right, so the next flavor, I don't think you can buy currently because it was only a limited time seasonal drink. I was able to get it from, where did I get it actually? Oh, Amazon. I actually got it from Amazon itself. You couldn't buy it within the stores anymore. So this was the fall drink. Oh, you ain't got no crystal ball either? And you had $1 million, but you spent it all? Is that the gist? All right, let's see. Where is it? Here we go. All right, let's bring this. Hopefully it won't get stuck to my mouth this time. All right, here we go. All right. The seasonal flavor that they released for fall is Cycle Cider. Here we go. So this is basically the same ingredients, the same nutritional value. Oh, but here's the kicker then. So this might be a turnoff for some people. How many people do not like stevia in the drinks? Because this has as the last ingredient stevia leaf extract. I think this is the only one that has stevia in it. But for the natural flavors, they have apple, pear, and cinnamon. So yeah, definitely like a cider type of texture that we're going for with this. So if you really wanted to try this out, you might be out of luck unless you stop by Amazon, see if you can get a 8-pack of the stuff. Luckily, I was able to grab this. So I wonder if they're gonna do a winter flavor. All right, here we go. Nice, very nice. Let's bottoms up. I'm a fan of cider. Apple juice and apple cider were like my favorite fruit drink back when I was growing up as a kid. Ooh. Ooh, that's a good combination. Ooh. Oh. Okay. You could definitely taste that hint of cinnamon in the mix, for sure. Now, not sure if some of the sweetness is kind of incorporated from the stevia, though. So if you're not a big fan of stevia leaf extract, that natural sweetener in the bunch, this one might be a little bit of a turnoff for you. And it kind of makes me wonder how this would really taste without the stevia leaf extract. But I do like the nice combination of apple and cinnamon. Yeah, it gets a good kick to it. This, out of all the drinks that I've had so far for Liquid Tiff, this one has the most kick. In a good way. It's like kicking it into high gear with all that thirst promise. So, and I did taste a little bit of pear, but it's not as strong as apple and cinnamon. I honestly think it's the next drink in the sublime tier for me. Especially as someone who always loved apple for the beverages. Even though the taste in apples always made me gag too. Fruits do that to me, unfortunately, but yeah, this is a good seasonal drink. If you're able to get it, good luck. And you are very lucky if you're able to get this flavor nowadays. It's not as rare as the Hot Fudge Sundae flavor, but it's getting kind of harder and trickier to get, especially now that winter for a lot of countries has already come. All right, so I'm gonna put these beverages back into the fridge so they can stay cool. Not in that way, but hello there. I'm actually gonna double check. Thank you for that, cat lady. Thank you for that. Oh, the Inception! Yeah! Look at that. Look what have you done. Look at what you've done. This is what your fart brought about. This is what is happening. What have you created? What have you done? Okay. There. The complex is over. The stage has begun. Cat lady, think about the consequences that your gas brought upon the stream. No, don't do it again. Don't do it again, please. For the love that is blobby holy. Don't do it again. You know, I'm gonna hide the screen for a moment. So that way, I'm not causing more of a complex there. There. Great. Lovely. I'll be back with the next 4 flavors. My God, you people are gassy. we're officially halfway done with these drinks. All right, let's go ahead and get started with the next mix. We only have 2 more sparkling water flavors, and then the rest are going to be the iced teas. That's not how it works, cat lady. That's not how it works. It keeps the doctor away. Though, kudos for making it rhyme still. Kudos for doing that. All right. The next one. We got... Now, this is a flavor that's been like one of the complimentary ingredients for a while, but now it's the main spotlight. All right. Let's see if we can... Yep, there we go. All right. Coming right up. All right. We got severed lime this time around. Lime has been the complementary flavor to the main base ones for a while, but now it is taking the highlight. It is now taking center stage. And it's the same ingredient except the natural flavors this time are lime and orange, so a very citrusy taste. So let's go ahead, crack this one open. No kiwi flavor, especially with farts. Though I would see them kind of making that kind of flavor sometime in the near future, especially with Hot Fudge Sundae. All right, here we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that definitely has a good lime flavor for sure. The lime is definitely taking center stage. You can barely taste the orange, at least for me. Is this the special song? It's Christmas! It's Christmas! It's Christmas! Oh God, that was a very horrid scream there. Oh, Signor Pello, Boki. This music just reminds me of that series in particular. All right, let's go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and showcase the tier list here again. Oh, well, I haven't had to pee yet. That's a blessing in disguise. All right, but now, let me shrink myself down a little bit. So, severed lime. The lime is definitely very powerful in this drink. And since I'm not really the biggest fan of lime in particular, I'm gonna say it's probably... You know what? I'm still gonna say it's brilliant, but behind grapefruit. It's still a drink that I find to be kind of pleasant, even though the lime is kind of trying to kick my ass on a lot of different blobby occasions. But yeah, severed lime, still, is definitely a big citrusy drink that might be a fan for some of you. Next flavor! We got the very last sparkling water flavor that I was able to get. So, will this one be the best? Let's find out. Alright, here, this is it. Alright, here we go. There we go. I think this one might be stuck to my mouth too, but who knows? All right, the last sparkling water flavor we have is Squeezed to Death, which I think this is an orange flavor. All right, so let's take a look here. We got, 2 different orange flavors. We got orange and, wait, 3! There's 3 different orange flavors or citrus types. We got orange, tangerines, and blood orange. Okay, and the other ingredients are basically the same. Same amount of calories, same amount of carbs, same amount of added sugars. Just about the same. All right, here we go. All the oranges are coming out to play. There we go. Good pop, good pop. It's not even pop. but it made a good pop sound. Oh yeah, that... I feel like you can taste the blood orange more than you can taste the other variants of orange. Maybe a slight bit of the tangerine and maybe the base orange, but for me, the blood orange is like overpowering the rest. And for some of you, that might be a good sign. For me, I think it's good. I always found that blood orange has that nice kind of sourness to it, but it's a good kind of sour, or tartness, I should say. It feels like it's giving you that nice, relaxing feeling. I don't know, the tart flavors always seem to give me that nice, relaxing flow when it goes down my throat. At least in terms of a Bloodborne? Bloodborne? Blood orange. If Bloodborne ever comes out with a drink, it'll probably be a blood orange flavor, now that I think about it. Ha! From Software, don't stoop down to that level, but then again, your parent company might get bought up by Sony, and I only wish you the best. Oh, I don't even probably know if that went through or not, but in terms of this flavor, oh, kiwi. No worries. That's fine. I got what you meant there, Sober Tony. They do not have a kiwi flavor, though. I will say. Alright, I'm gonna say... I'm gonna say it's amazing. Not close to how I feel about the Jerry Obituary or Bury at the Lie, but definitely one of the better outings, for sure. So, my absolute favorite sparkling waters were Mango Chainsaw and Psycho Cider. And my least favorite was Convicted Melon. So there you go. Those are my rankings for the water variety. But now, it's time for the iced tea. So let me get the first flavor. Alright, here we go. It's time to embrace the iced teas. Alright, our first one. Okay, let's see. Technically, this one has a different username now, but yeah, this is the one with the caffeine, everyone. So let us get properly prepared. All right, here we go. First one is Armless Palmer. But it's not called this anymore. It's actually called Dead Billionaire now. But if you don't know what Armless Palmer is about, it's a play on words for Arnold Palmer. So basically, this is just the half lemonade, half iced tea variant. So now, with this one, there are 10 more calories, so it's basically has 30 instead of 20, 5 milligrams of sodium, 7 grams of carbs, which is still only 3% of the daily intake, and 6 grams of added sugar. So not 4. Not that Arnold Palmer. Then again, I always forget, what is Arnold's last name in that show? I don't quite remember. But it does have vitamin B6 and vitamin B12 at 100% if you drink the entire can. So it's got water, agave nectar, black tea, lemon juice concentrate, citric acid, natural flavor, and then vitamin B6 and vitamin B12. What about the caffeine? I know this one has caffeine in it. Okay, so it looks like each of these are about 30 milligrams per can. So that's like a cup of green tea, basically. So there's really not a whole lot of caffeine in one big ass can. Only 30 milligrams. All right. So this is the description for this. This iconic can of tea/lemonade will use agave and B vitamins to savagely murder your thirst and turn its inside into balloon animals to book gigs at children's birthday parties. How sweet. I don't want to go to any children's birthday party, though. That sounds absolutely disgusting. All right, here we go, then. First iced tea of the day. All right, there we go. Bottoms up. You know what? It's kind of complimentary. I always have been kind of a fan of the Arnold Palmers. And I feel like with this, it's not as sweet, especially when it only has 6 grams of sugar per huge can. But I feel it has the right amount of flavor, the right amount of combination of the lemon juice and the black tea to really make it, you know, actually a good time. But that's me, though. So, for me and this Armless Palmer, aka Dead Billionaire drink, I think, where do I want to put it? I'm gonna put it in amazing, right in between Cherry Obituary and the Squeezed It Alive. I think it's good start to the iced teas so far, really. Very nice. Okay, the next flavor, this was the one time I actually had to go to a Walmart because it's only exclusive to Walmart. You can't get this flavor anywhere else. And I'm normally not someone who goes to Walmart. I go elsewhere for my groceries or items. So I had to break like an oath to myself in order to get this beverage. But at least it was cheap. It was less than $2. All right, here we go. Wait. Okay, here we go. Okay, monkey pecs. Here we go. What we have here is blueberry buzzsaw. This is the flavor you can only get at your local Walmart. You can't get it on Amazon. You can't get it at Target. You can't get it at any of your local grocery stops. Only Walmart. Yay. And this one stuck to my mouth too. Which means, could this be a hint as how much I'm gonna like this flavor? I don't know. Well, let's look at the ingredients. It's basically the same amount of ingredients. I feel like it's going to be the same amount of ingredients per one. So, or the nutrients, I should say. So we got water, agave nectar, black tea, citric acid, natural flavor, which is blueberry pomegranate. Okay, and then the vitamin B6 and vitamin B12. The blueberry pomegranate. All right, let's click this open. Is the reason why you're sticking to my mouth so badly, blueberry buzzsaw, is because I'm gonna love you? Well, we'll find out. Are you gonna be the main reason I go to Walmart now? Let's find out. God damn it. It actually tastes really good. God bloody hell. Curses! Does this mean I'm gonna be a regular Walmart shopper now that I like this drink? It's a good combination of blueberry pomegranate without being overtly sweet. Ah! Bloody hell, this is gonna be conflicting with my moral compass now. Okay, yes, it's very good. I'm not gonna blow it up into a blueberry in case anyone's wondering. It's not from Willy Wonka's place, but blobby hell, it's good. Though I will say, I don't think it's as good as the sparkling waters and the Sublime tier. I think personally for me, I will put it in top tier amazing. It's not up to Sublime yet. You're not gonna put me in a juicer! Don't you blobby tell, I already went through an experience like that, having the grimace shake. You're not gonna give me that experience again. Blobby hell, I'm not gonna go through that sort of scenario once more. I've had my share of that. All right. We only have 4 more flavors to go. And that will do it for today's, well, first stream. So let me bring these back into the fridge and I'll grab those last 4 for us. I shall return. Enjoy the Christmas scene. The last 4 flavors are here to be tested by me. And can you believe it? Not a single potty break. I swear though, once I'm done with this tier list, I'm gonna have to use the bathroom. And then I'll have to use the bathroom 10 minutes later. And then I'll have to use the bathroom 20 minutes later. Then I'll have to use the bathroom 30 minutes later. And then I'll have to use the bathroom 10 more minutes later. It's gonna be that kind of thing. Okie dokie. Let's get the next flavor out. It will come. Well, no, why do you put Of course you would use that animated emote to demonstrate that. I hate it. Once you break the seal, it's over. Probably. At this point, I would reckon that. Alright, what's the next one? Ah, it's this one. Alright. Time for what could be considered the most basic iced tea flavor of the bunch. For some of you. Alright. We have green guillotine, which is green tea. This is basically the green tea iced tea that they have. So, same amount of caffeine, of course, 30 milligrams. 5 milligrams of sodium. 7 grams of carbs. 6 grams of sugar. 100% of the B6 and B12. 30 calories. And then we got green tea as an ingredient alongside absorbic acid to protect the flavor. Ascorbic acid. I feel like I'm still butchering that word, but it's green tea. A lot of people know how the green tea tastes like, unless you don't drink tea at all, which is fine. But I don't know if this one's gonna wow me as much as the other ones. Simply because I know what green tea tastes like. It's probably the most average type of tea that you can get, but still some people like it. So this might be up your alley. Let's see. Bottoms up. You know, for a green tea one, this actually tastes pretty good. I mean, I've always still liked green tea. Though, if I was gonna go for something more adventurous with my iced tea, I feel like green tea would still be one of the last ones I would pick. But with that out of the way, this is still a nice, good amount of green tea. Like, it's not something so strong within my mouth that I completely neglect it and say that this was a waste of my absolute thirst. But yeah, it's a pretty solid green tea iced tea. I don't really have anything strong to say about it, but I have nothing to nag on about it either, which is basically the gist of all of these beverages. Even the common ones didn't really have anything overtly negative to show for it. So yeah, this one is definitely just going to be, I would say, above the severed lime. So in the brilliant category for me. So yeah, we got 3 more flavors. Let's do it. All right. Oh, it's time for another basic flavor. But some of you still might like this if you like, well, if you want something dark and broody, then this is the iced tea for you, I suppose. All right, here we go. Let's bring this one out. All right, here we go. All right, we have the Grim Leafer. Play on words, the Grim Reaper, except it's black tea. Here we go. This is the Elder Grey of the teas now. Are we ready for this kind of loveliness? Oh, this has 1% of sodium now, 15 milligrams. Still not a big deal. It's not the kind of thing that you need to concern yourself with. Everything else is basically the same as in regards to nutritional value. It does have black tea, and it does have the natural flavors bergamot. Am I pronouncing that correctly? Bergamot, the B-E-R-G-A-M-O-T. I'm not entirely sure. I always butcher words anyways through these lips of mine. All right, time to taste this black tea. Oh, I did pronounce it correctly. God, blimey hell. I should get a medal for that. Like, he correctly pronounced a word. Good for you. Here's your complimentary. Oh, see? You mispronounced the word just there. I think I should get double the medals now for that. Just drink the damn Grim Leafer. Sure. You know, it doesn't taste as bitter as I thought it was going to. Because when you taste some black tea, it's always a little bit of bitterness, a little bit of a strong kick normally when you drink something like Elder Grey or something of the black tea persuasion. But this one doesn't really have that kick. A part of it kind of tastes a little bit bland, so to speak. I mean, you can definitely taste the black tea, but it's not trying to kick my ass. It's not trying to give me a suplex or get me waking up. Marines recruitment on the liquid death stream? I know! The few, the proud, the liquid death. I don't know about that. Oh, is this Earthbound music? Here, cat lady, here's your Earthbound music for the stream. But yeah, I think this one, I'm gonna probably put it in the common. Because surprisingly, I was expecting this Grim Leafer to have more of a kick to it. I'm actually kind of surprised that it's more bland in its delivery than I originally anticipated. I was expecting this to be the one to kick my ass the most in terms of its flavor bitterness, but no. This one. Whoa! What do we got here? 5 gifted subs from Trippy. Trippy has just gifted subs to Charmin Ultra Soft 11, Gentleman Eldridge, Shelboni, McSchwartz, and Demon Slayer 23. If you happen to be present within the stream, make sure you thank Trippy for graciously giving you a sub this fine holiday season. Thank you again so much, Trippy Jing. You didn't have to do that, but much obliged regardless. All right, we got 2 more flavors. Let's see if these ones... Ow, thanks. Thanks for the 3 bits. That was great. Thanks a lot. Ah, don't fart on Cuddly. Oh, wait, there's a hype train? Well, look at that. It's a hype train. Look, I don't expect anyone else to donate bits or gift subs or anything like that. Just me hitting a hype train is good enough for me, honestly. So you don't have to go overboard with anything. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. But thank you so much for the 100 bits! Oh, and there's the FBI. I'm just trying to taste some liquid death flavors. You don't have to. Well, well, well. Gaming Wolfie. Hello, greetings and salutations. Wait a minute. I owe you a redemption, don't I? There's a redeem you made some streams ago that I have failed to fulfill. I'm gonna go ahead and get that up while I get the second to last flavor. All right, here we go. Leaping lizards indeed. All right, here we go. Here's the next flavor. There we go. And here we are. There. Here's your pumpkin buddy, Gaming Wolfie, that you redeemed so long ago. I'm fulfilling your wish now that you're present. I hope you appreciate it. Oh, don't let that little fella basically try and terrorize us all in this case. Thank you so much for all the bits in the meantime. Greatly appreciate it. All right, as you can see, it's been so long. You're welcome. So this is Rest in Peach. So, of course, this is a peach. I will call off the hounds. Great. That's wonderful. I really appreciate that. All right. So this, of course, is Rest in Peach, which is still about the same amount of ingredients as the other ones. We got black tea for this, with the natural flavors being peach, pear, and apricot. Not fruit. Not the usual fruit that VTubers, so to speak. So peach, pear, apricot, and black tea. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and taste this. This penultimate one here. There we go. Bottoms up. Oh, yeah. Yep, that's definitely a peach. I'm drinking the essence of Princess Peach's plums. Or posterior. In this case, that might be a bit of a stretch, but tastes like peach. Quote of the day. If it basically didn't taste like peach, then I will be concerned. Oh, thanks for the clip, Gaming Wolfie. Oh my, indeed. Yep, this definitely does taste like a good peach. A very good peach. I don't know if I can really taste the, well, I could taste a little bit of the pear, but I don't know about the apricot. Apricot! Apricot! Ah, bloody hell. Thanks for the other clip. Ah. Just when I thought I was going on a roll with these pronunciation of words, that had to slip out. That basically had to slip out, the Freudian slip. Ah! Bloody hell. Let's just rank this already. I'm gonna say it's a B tier. Brilliant. The peach is nice. It's not overtly strong, probably for the better, or sweet because of the not so much sugar in it. But I like it. I do so wholeheartedly like it. All right. Time to get the last flavor out. Let's do this. Will this final iced tea be the best? Well, I'm just gonna find out here. All right, here we go. Gonna drag this out here. There we go. All right, here we go. The final flavor is Slaughterberry. Here's the final iced tea flavor. I basically bought some of these at my Target store. The Blueberry Buzzsaw is exclusive on Walmart. And then the Psycho Cider I had to get off of Amazon because it was sold out everywhere else. And Hot Fudge Sundae is sold out everywhere, so that's why it's in the haven't tried category. So yeah, Slaughterberry. You can normally find the sparkling water in the water section and then the iced tea within the iced tea section of most stores. Sometimes you have to buy them in bulk, which I did have to do for the grapefruit. But oftentimes you can buy them separately for around $189 to I think $239 a can. But these are like 19-ounce cans. These are huge cans. All right, let's see here. Yep, same amount of nutrition. Usual, 30 calories, 7 grams of carbs, 5 milligrams of sodium, 6 grams of sugar, and 100% of B6, vitamin B6 and B12. Okay, so this is a black tea with the natural flavors being raspberry, blueberry, and blackberry. Yeah, 19.2 ounces. Or the size of the cans. So they are right around that range if I remember correctly. All right, here we go. Will this be the best one? Let's find out. No. I sound so disappointed there. That's such a most disappointing no that I had. I think out of all the flavors of iced tea that I have had, this one probably tastes the blandest. And that's saying something because I had the Grim Leafer. I thought the Grim Leafer kind of had like a not so strong of a taste, which I expected to have punch me in the gut or something, but I mean, it does have its flavor, but it's really not as catching to my tongue, to my throat as all the other flavors. This one is probably tastes the least sweet, which it already only has 6 grams of sugar, but compared to the other ones with the same amount of sugar within each can, this one has the least amount of flavor to it for me. Like, you can still taste the blackberry and the other types of berries in this, the raspberry and whatnot, but it's not as potent. And that could be a killer for some people. So overall, I would think it's common for me. Not quite on the same level, but it is my least favorite of the iced teas. So, here we go. We did it. We have ranked every single one except for the Hot Fudge Sundae one, iced tea. I say it's pretty balanced. It kind of reminds me of the same organization that I had with the Tony's Chocolonely bars. We had a few in the top, we had a good amount in the amazing and the common, and then we had kind of a few in brilliant. So my favorite, the Psychos. A lot of people have said the Hot Fudge Sundae was great, but I wouldn't know. I haven't tasted it yet. This was an exclusive deal that they had with Van Fuwen, or whatever that ice cream shop in New York was pronounced as. I'm not going to attempt it again. But yes, Mango Chainsaw for the sparkling water is my favorite of the bunch, alongside the seasonal limited edition for the fall, the Psycho Cider. And then we have, in the amazing category, led by my favorite iced tea, which will probably be the main reason why I go to Walmart, Blueberry Buzzsaw. There we go. There you have it. I'll be sharing this screen on my social media once this stream is over. So, there we go. There is my selections. I have tried every single one of them. So, we can get rid of my little buddies here. All right, there we go. That is going to do it for this early stream, but let it be known, I am streaming again tonight, 7 p.m. Central Time on Twitch, but not on YouTube or anything like that. But, well, with that said, I hope you enjoyed this lovely tier list that I did for each and every one of you. I'm probably going to be in the bathroom for like 5 minutes. Ha! But yes, tonight on Twitch, 7 p.m., may be the final stream that I do of Final Fantasy 15. However, for the main game, I have a poll currently up right now for anyone who is interested. If they wanted to vote on if I continue the game with the episodic DLC for Gladio, Ignis, Prompto, and the main villain, Arden, and maybe even host a movie night for the movie that it's based around this game's universe, Kingsglaive. Or, after tonight's stream is over, we switch over to the next RPG series, which was recommended to me by X_Jess, Mario and Luigi. Can you believe it? Last December, I started Super Mario RPG. And now I'm starting with another Mario RPG. What's next? Next December is going to be the Paper Mario series? Probably will be. So, that is going to be highly dependent on each and every one of you. By the end of what I do in the main story campaign for Final Fantasy 15, I will look at the results and see what people prefer. So let me bring that link up here real close, so everyone can cast a vote before the stream is beginning. All right, here we go. Let me bring it up. Copy it. All right, here is the link. So, if you wanted to cast your vote, here is the link to do so. I will be going with the results after I'm done with the main campaign of Final Fantasy 15 tonight at 7 p.m. Central on Twitch. If you want me to continue with the episodic DLC and then be finished with that and host a movie event for Final Fantasy 15 Kingsglaive, full for Final Fantasy 15. But if you want this upcoming evening stream of Final Fantasy 15 to be the last one, and want me to switch to Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, go ahead and vote for that. And whoever wins, that was what I'm going to be doing for next Sunday's stream. I still can't believe I'm going to be done with Final Fantasy 15 before the end of this year. I thought there was going to be a lot more. But I guess the story wasn't as long as I expected it. The side quest seems to take up the real chunk of the game itself. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's stream. If you happen to be on Twitch right now, I don't know if I'm that good. I mainly just did. I think the side quests really helped me in getting my team properly leveled up for what's about to come. And who knows, I might still get my ass beaten. Who knows? It might get slapped all around by Arden at this point, but we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, if you like what you saw on Twitch, you're more than welcome to follow. Maybe even subscribe if you want to. No worries if you decide not to do that. Your support here still means quite a bit. And if you happen to be on YouTube, well, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to be notified of when I get more streams up. Now, there probably won't be another YouTube stream until this Short Game Friday at 7 p.m. where I will be playing for Friday the 13th, Firework, which is a Chinese horror title, because we gotta play a horror game during Friday the 13th. And then I only have 3 short games from my Xbox Game Pass that really piqued my interest to play. That's about it. Holy bloody hell, I can't believe it. Okay! So with that said, thank you again so much for your support. Also in the description below on YouTube is not only my main websites for social, if you wanted to join those or follow them, but also the Liquid Death website if you wanted to check that out. Again, I was not sponsored by Liquid Death to drink any of these. This was made possible by your wonderful support through my Spooktober Donathon. We made this goal with the amount of money that was raised. So, thank you kindly for doing that. And let's go ahead and see if we can raid anyone over on my side of things, on Twitch. Who do we have? You know, what am I gonna do in the... I think I might even put up my Christmas tree. I haven't done that yet. Get some dishes done, and then I'll do my Christmas tree. Pen is streaming. You know what? Pen, someone who I collaborated with for the Arcade Spirits. For a moment, she went on a bit of a hiatus. And I really was hoping for the best. She had a lot of things going on, especially severe weather where she lived. But she came back to streaming. I still don't know if we're gonna ever go back to Arcade Spirits. That's entirely up to her. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and raid her because she normally is streaming earlier than when I finish up. So, let's go ahead and get the raid message already on the Twitch side of things. Let's see. Happy Holidays raid. There we go. And then we'll get out the good old Panduru emotes, the animated emotes. There we go. Here is the raid message if you wanted to copy and paste this into the stream when we raid Peng. I still feel like I'm butchering her name. And then let's get ourselves ready. There we go. All right. So again, I will be back tonight, 7 p.m. Central, here on Twitch for what could be the Final Fantasy 15 stream with the boys. But that's all dependent on you. With that said, make your voice count. And if you want to get that link once again, I will have it in my Discord server under the announcements. And I will also have it posted when the stream begins tonight. So that way, for those that haven't voted, I will put that as a pinned comment on Twitch, just in case you wanted to vote it right before we get the stream started. Until then, hope you have an exquisite rest of your day. I might see you later, but in case not, hope you take care, whether it be the morning, afternoon, evening, or night, depending on where you may be. Ta-ta for now.